Surya Namaskars. First, just the beginner variation. Feet together, palms together. Release, let it go. Inhale, up and back. Breathing out, forward bend. Left leg, not too far, knee touch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Cat pose upward. Cat pose down. Neutral back. Down dog. Left forward. Forward bend. Inhale up. Release through the namaste. And start again. Inhale up. Forward bend. Right leg. Down dog. Cat pose up. Down. Flat back. Exhale, down dog. Right forward. Forward bend. Inhale up. Release. Namaskar 1. Inhale up. Down. Left all the way back. Plank. 8 pointed. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left forward. Forward bend. And breathing in, up and behind. Release. One more. Inhale up. Forward bend. Right leg. Plank. To the mat. Cobra. Down dog. Right forward. Forward bend. Inhale up. Straighten, let go. Namaskar 3. If you don't like the jump, don't jump. It's okay, but you need to step really fast. Another little thing. Arms can come up from the side, which is actually better, or you can take them up from the front, all okay. But we're not curving back. You're just absolutely straight and looking up. That's all there is to it. Feet together. Now, this one, we don't start from a namaste position. You start from standing straight. Inhale, arms up. Look up, but don't curve. Exhale all the way down, forward bend. Breathe in, look ahead. Breathe out, back into plank and immediately down into low plank. Turn the feet, upward facing dog. Push your hips back, down dog. And stay for 3. Bend your knees, jump or step to the front. Half up, head up. All the way down. And all the way up. No curving behind, just look up. Release. One more of that. Palms together up. Exhale down. Head up. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Stay for 3. Bend your knees, jump or step, head up, all the way down, and all the way up. Release. Namaskar 4. And we'll just do one of these. Knees bent, arms up, Utkatasana. Exhale down, forward bend. Inhale, head up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Jump back and down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg forward, warrior one. Palms together, look up. Hands down. And again, plank and Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward dog. Left leg forward, warrior one. Hands down. Last one, plank and Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward dog. And stay for 3. Bend your knees, hop to the front. All the way down. And again, bend your knees, curvy back, Utkatasana. Release. Okay, standing postures. Everything we do in the standing postures 3 times. Now, could be just varying the intensity, could be actually a different variation. Let's start. Front of the mat, breathe in. Fold over, step back into the down dog and relax for a while. Shake about a little bit. First posture, Parshvakonasana, side angle posture. Right leg all the way forward, back foot flat. And let's do it easy first. Forearm on thigh, left arm up, maybe even left arm forward. Breathe in. Second variation from here itself. Right hand down to the ground inside the foot. Third and last one. First, take the left arm up, pointing to the ceiling. And let's go. Coming up just a little bit, middle 2 fingers touching the big toe. So now there's a little bit of space in between your chest or the side of your chest and your thigh. And that's enough. Both hands down to the ground. Into your plank, keep your feet slightly apart. And let's go shoulder taps first. Left hand touching the right shoulder, down. Right hand touching the left shoulder, down. And now Chaturanga. Up dog, downward facing dog. Next, triangle. Right leg all the way forward. Get the left foot a little closer first, and then come on up, ready for triangle. Breathe in and out. Lean forward, hand on shin, left arm up. And that's it. For this one, we're just fooling around with the intensity, not the variation. Right hand on ankle going lower. Finally, right hand down to the ground inside the foot today. Turn your chest to the side. Do not let your chest turn into the ground. If possible, look up at the left thumb. Beautiful. Bending the right knee, both hands down to the mat. And let's go. Plank. Left hand shoulder tap. Down. Right hand shoulder tap. Down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. And a downward facing dog. Okay, so now we have to do both those postures on the left leg. Starting off with a side angle posture on the left. Left leg forward. Back foot flat. Come on up. Forearm on thigh. Right arm up, maybe even forward. Breathe in. Left hand down to the ground, inside the foot. And the third one, unsupported. Right arm up first, body up a little bit, middle two fingers just touching the big toe. Do not raise your hips. Both hands down. Into the plank, feet a little apart will help. Let's go. Shoulder taps. Left hand, down, right, down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Triangle on the left leg. Left leg forward. Right foot a little closer. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, go forward and down, resting your left hand on the shin. Left hand down on ankle. Left hand down to the ground. If possible, look up. Wonderful. Left knee bent, both hands down. Step back into your plank. And once again, shoulder taps. Go. Left, down, right, down, to the ground. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Okay, we'll have to get up for the next one. Knees bent, step to the front, and inhale, come on up. Feet together. Right leg first. Three things on the right leg. Right leg in the tree, planting the foot inside the thigh, and we'll just go palms together. We won't take them up. Release, right leg down for a moment. Right knee up to the side. Hold on with the right hand, knee up to the side. And if you like, you can take that left arm out for balance as well. And from here itself, we're not releasing. Take your right arm inside the thigh, two fingers grab the toe, and bit by bit by bit, right leg straight. Now, if you can't straighten it completely, that's okay. And release down. Breathe in. Fold over, step back into plank. Shoulder taps, left, down, right, down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Nice and gentle, step forward. Inhale up and stand with feet together. Tree pose, left knee out to the side, palms together, absolutely forward facing. Now make sure your right leg is really strong. Release. Come down for a second, feet together. Right arm out if you need it. Left knee out to the side and pull it as close to the body as possible. So for this one, you're holding the leg from outside, from behind. Without releasing, left arm goes inside the leg, grab onto the toes or the foot, use a belt if you need it, and a little bit, maybe completely straight, still facing forward. Do not let your chest turn, do not let your hips turn, and there's no need to take that left leg too high. If you can, that's fine. There's really no need to. Release with complete control, and let's fold over for another transition. Breathe in. Fold, hands down, step back into your plank. Left, down, right, down, Chaturanga Dandasana, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Next, right leg all the way forward, back knee touching the ground. We're doing 3 lunges first. And this is just a simple low lunge. Fingers, or even better, palms on the ground, pushing the hip forward. Second variation of the lunge, high lunge. So it's a straight back leg. Third one, come on up onto your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, rounded back, forehead to knee. Release. Flat palms on the ground, stepping back into plank. Shoulder tap, both of them, of course. And Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward dog. Right leg again, all the way forward. Not a mistake. Left foot halfway up the mat. And we're going for 3 variations of the pyramid. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, fold over completely. Straightening the right leg only if you can. Bend the right knee, inhale, look up. Exhale, hands on hips, inhale all the way up. Second one over here, fingers interlock behind the back, straight arms. Bending the right knee just for safety. Some of us don't need to do this. Looking up first, breathe in and go, breathe out. Fold over your thigh. Get your arms away from the back, and only if you can, right leg straight. Right knee bent, arms close to back. Inhale all the way up. Third one, we're now going rounded back. Inhale, arms up. Right knee bent. Exhale, round yourself down. You can separate your hands, touch your fingers to the ground, and go forehead to knee. If possible, With your forehead touching your knee, right leg straight. Right knee bent. Inhale, look up. No need to come all the way up. Palms on the ground beside your foot. Step back into your plank. Shoulder tap. Nice and easy. One, two. To the ground. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Now, lunges and pyramid on the left leg. Left foot all the way forward. Right knee touch. Second one. Right leg straight. Third, up on your fingertips. Breathe in. Breathe out. Forehead to knee. Release. Look up. Step back into plank. And let's go taps. One, down, two, down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Parshottan, pyramid on the left leg. Left foot all the way forward. Right foot halfway up the mat. Inhale, look up. And exhale, fold over here itself. If you can, left leg straight. So you're trying to get your body on your thigh, your face on your shin. Left knee bent, look forward. Exhale, hands on hips. Inhale all the way up. Second variation, bound hands, fingers interlocked behind. Breathe in, shoulders open, look up. If you like, bend the left knee a little bit. Exhale, fold over. After you fold, arms away from back. And for some of us, left leg straight. Left knee bent, arms close to back. Looking forward, inhale up. Last one, rounded back. Arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs. Bending your left knee just a little bit. Round your way down. Feel free to separate your hands. Better for balance that way. Forehead to knee. And maybe left leg straight. But remember, forehead to knee is the important thing here. Left knee bent. Inhale, look up. Hands on the mat beside your foot. Stepping back into your plank. Okay, taps. Left, right, down, chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Now we need to come up for the next one. Bend your knees, step forward, and come all the way up. In your standing position, first, starting off with the Pavan Muktasana. Fingers interlocked, right knee up, grab, and stand tall. After you stand tall, now start increasing the pull. Release, left hand on hip, right knee up, two fingers grab the big toe, and let's go right leg straight out in front. If you can't straighten the right leg completely, that's okay. Maybe you can even bend the left, but keep the right leg straight. So remember, the rule with bent knee is one knee bent if you need it. Now here comes the third one. You won't like this. Release your hands, point the foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Breathe in. Exhale, fold, stepping back into plank. And let's go. Taps. 1, 2, chaturanga. Up dog. Downward dog. Step forward. Come on up. Fingers interlocked. Left leg. Standing Pavan Muktasana. Release. Right hand on hip. Now, when you do this right hand on hip, the elbow doesn't point out, it's pointing back. Make sure you're not turning at the chest. Left knee up, two fingers grab the big toe, and let's go. Left leg straight out in front of you. Slightly bent is okay. Right leg slightly bent is okay, but only one knee bent, not both for sure. And for 5 seconds only, release those hands, point the foot, doesn't matter if it drops a bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Breathe in, fold over, back into your plank. Tap left, tap right, down to the ground. Upward dog. Exhale, down facing dog. Coming into the twisting postures, and we'll only do two postures over here. Right leg all the way forward, back knee touching the ground first. Revolving lunge, which then later on moves into a revolving side angle. But let's just do the revolving lunge. Left hand close to the foot, right hand on your lower back, and go back leg straight. That's it. If you like, you can go right arm up. Release, hands down, back knee touching the ground. Wait. Now, chest up, left arm up. Exhale, cross over. After you cross, push your palms into each other. And again, left leg straight. Both hands down, step back into the plank. Tap, tap, and chaturanga. Up dog, downward dog. Right leg again, not a mistake. Right foot all the way forward. Left foot a little closer. Inhale, come on up. Revolving triangle. Right hand on hip, left arm up. And exhale, twist as you go down, starting with the left hand on the shin. Wait. Next, left hand on ankle going a little lower, and let's wait here. Breathe in. Left hand down to the ground. Could be inside the foot, could be outside. Right arm up. That's enough. Bending the right knee, both hands down. Back into your plank. Taps. Left, right. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Left all the way forward. Starting with the back knee touching the ground. Right hand close to the foot. Left hand on your lower back or your hip there. Right leg straight. And if you're comfortable, left arm up. Down. Right knee touch again. Chest up. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, cross. Take your time with the cross. After you cross, now you can push your palms into each other. And right leg straight. And release. Hands down. Stepping back into plank. Tap left hand down. The right hand down. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Left foot all the way forward. Right leg a little closer. Inhale up, ready for revolving triangle. Left hand on hip there. Right up. Exhale, turn and descend, starting with the shin. Really gradual, really easy. A little lower, right hand on ankle. Turn the chest to face the side, do not face the ground. And final one, right hand down to the ground. Use a block if you have to. Left arm up, maybe even looking up at the left thumb. Beautiful. Left knee bent, both hands down, and stepping back. Left hand, right shoulder, tap, down. Right hand, left shoulder, down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg all the way forward. Left foot a little closer. So your hip is slightly higher. Alison, that's too close. So left leg, heel up. Now from here, chest up, arms up, warrior one variation. It's really easy with this sort of height. The hips are so high above the knees. It's really easy on the back as of now. Same thing, but a little stronger. Shuffle the back foot further back. And finally, a little stronger. Shuffle the back foot further back. Hands down. Step back into your plank, feet slightly apart. Taps. Left, right, and down. Up dog. Downward dog. Right foot, again, all the way forward, back knee touching the ground. If you like, you can point the foot. If you like, you can keep the toes tucked under. In fact, you can even change that with any of the variations. That's okay. First, sit up, hands on hips, and push the hip forward, elbows pointing behind, maybe dropping your head back. Release, come back to neutral, hands down for a moment. Second one, sit up, fingers interlocked, arms up, and bend your elbows so that your hands are behind your shoulders. When you do this, the elbows shouldn't flare outwards. Your upper arms are right beside your head. Straight arms, hands down, rest. And here's the final one. We're going to curve back as much as possible. Sit up, arms up, reach for the ceiling and curve back. Only what you can control, no pain. Inhale up to the ceiling, hands down, and plank. Left, down, right, down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Left foot all the way forward. First, making it easy. Right leg a little closer so that your hip is higher than the knee. Then, body up, arms up. Too easy. Okay, a little deeper, shuffling the back foot further back. And as deep as you can manage. Remember, right leg straight. That's it. Hands down, plank. Left, right, chaturanga. Upward dog, downward dog. Last part of the standing series, left foot all the way forward, right knee touch. Body up, hands on hips, elbows pointing back. Push the hip forward, drop your head back if you can. And release, hands down for a moment, drop your head, you get some rest over here. Come on up, second one. Fingers interlocked, arms straight up, elbows bent, hands between shoulder blades. Remember to put more weight on the front leg. Straight arms, hands down, little rest. And now we're going further back. We're curving a proper Anjaneyasana. Sit up, arms up, and curve. Back up to the ceiling, hands down. Step back. For the last time, shoulder taps. Left, right, down. Up dog. Down facing dog. And shake about in your down dog. Standing posture's done. Lie down on the mat, face down. Okay, let's start the ground series. First posture in on the ground. Cobra. Hands near your chest. Inhale up. Down. Tuck your toes under. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And lie down. Second posture. Full cobra, but we'll do it slightly easy. Hands beside your face. Knees bent, feet touch. And then straight arms. And down. Hands on the ground beside your chest. Tuck your toes under. Chaturanga, hold for a second. Now up dog. And then downward facing dog. Lie down. One-legged cobra. I'm sorry. One-legged bow. Right arm forward. Left hand, left foot hold. Inhale up. Down. Left hand forward. Right hand, right foot hold. Inhale up. Down. Hands near your chest. Tuck your toes under. Chaturanga, lift off. Up dog. Downward dog. And down on the ground again. Okay. We're now going to Bhekasana, the frog, but we're doing it only one leg at a time. If you do them, you should do them both together, but maybe that gets too confusing and too intense. So I'll start with my left leg so you can see. Feet a little further apart than usual, just a little bit. Bend the left knee. Hold on to the foot from inside. Right, now bend your elbow and start pushing that foot towards you. As your foot comes lower, you can actually point your elbow up to the ceiling, but that's only when it comes lower. And release nice and gentle. Let's go the other way. Right knee bent. Right hand holding foot from inside. Start pushing. There we go. Elbows bending up and facing as far forward as you can. So do not keep turning to the side. Try and face forward. and release. Beautiful. Hands on the ground beside your chest, toes tucked under. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Okay, on your knees. Now, this is the tricky one. This can be really strong on the knees. All right. So if you want to avoid it, just avoid it. And you can join us later on when we do the final back bend, which is the camel. The thing is to separate the feet a little bit. Now you can keep a block under the bum. I'll just show you first. Please don't do it. You can keep a block under the hips, under the butt, so that there's less strain on the knees. You can do that as well. But from here, you're going to go back, maybe rest on your elbows. And for a lot of us, this is enough. Maybe you move your elbows forward and take your head to the ground. And if possible, you'll finally take your shoulders down, arms back. And that is Supta Virasana, also known as Supta Vajrasana. Okay, when you want to get up, hold on to your ankles, push with the elbows, and sort of help yourself up. Okay, so remember, you don't have to go all the way down, not important at all. Just do whatever little you can. And if you have a knee injury, please avoid this. Start on your knees, feet slightly apart. You can keep a block under the hips, that will make things a lot easier. Hands behind you, and let's start bending those elbows and get those elbows to the ground. Now, if you want to wait here, if you're not planning to do any more, just drop your head back. If you are going ahead, now you need to shuffle your elbows a little forward towards your feet so that the top of your head touches the ground. And maybe this is all you want to do. But if possible, let's go shoulders down on the ground, arms back. And you can have straight arms or cross of the forearms, whatever suits you. Supta Virasana. Okay, hands holding onto the ankles or the shins, slowly getting your head up so that the top of your head is touching the mat. Push with the elbows, push, 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 and come back. Slow, get onto your hands, step back into your plank, down to Chaturanga, upward dog, downward facing dog, knees down. Final active posture. We're going to the camel, Ushtrasana. To make it easier, tuck your toes under. But today we're going both hands. We're not starting one arm and then the other and then both. We're quite warm, so we're going straight into the camel. To make it easier, heels up. To make it harder, feet pointing back. Start with your hands on your hips. Breathe in. Lift up that chest. Drop your head back. Start curving. Find one heel, find the other heel, and then push your hips forward again. Ushtrasana, the camel. One hand on hip, other hand on hip. Remember, head last. Inhale, up, up, up. Head returning to neutral at the very end. And sit for a moment. Lean forward onto your hands. Just that much. Give your lower back a little bit of a break. And that's it. We're done with the active part of class. Stepping back into a plank. Down to the ground, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Sit with simple crossed legs. Right leg in front. Hands on the ground, breathe in and exhale really slow, no hurry. Start moving forward. Look up and very slow. Push back with your hands. Return to neutral. Now, turn a little bit so that you're absolutely facing the right thigh. Not more than this. We can go more than this, but no. Right over here. Exactly pointing or facing towards that right knee. Hands on the ground. Breathe in. And really slow move forward. You're now folding over the right thigh. Directly above it. Not more, not less. See that your left hip does not leave the ground. Slow, come on up. Return to center. And let's change legs. Left in front. Hands on the ground. Breathe in. And go forward. Inhale up. Look up first. Push yourself back with the help of your hands. Turn to the left. Directly above that left thigh. Breathe in. Move forward. Over the left thigh. Drop the head. Right hip stays on the ground. And up. Come back to center. Okay. To finish off class, we have a shoulder stand, an easy shoulder stand, then a plow, and then, if possible, knees to ears. All right. Knees to ears. Now, if you don't want to do that last one, that's completely okay. Always a good idea when you're doing the plow, or even when you're just doing the shoulder stand, to get your shoulders higher than your head. Maybe you're using one mat folded, two mats folded, three blankets. It really doesn't matter how much support you need. Use as much as you want. So, just for demonstration, let me show you what I'll be doing. I'll be folding my mats this way. And you notice it's quite a broad fold. And it's a broad fold because you want your shoulders and your elbows on the mat. You don't want your elbows hanging off. You don't want your shoulders on the ground. Very important. Okay. Let's go. Now, that's only if you need it. If you want it, I would highly recommend it. Easy shoulder stand. Then going down into a plow and then trying to bend your knees and get your knees closer to your ears, what is also known as Karna Pida asana, pressure or pressing the ears. Lying down, shoulders at the top edge of the mat. So your head is off, but your shoulders are on. And let's go up into an easy shoulder stand. Not trying to straighten up too much today. This is good enough. Active legs, flat back, no banana in the back. Belly flat as well. Do not bloat your tummy. Now, when we move into the plow, we move really slow so that your neck has time to get used to it. If you can't touch your feet to the ground, maybe you keep your feet off the ground, or maybe you can bend your knees a little bit, all okay. Let's start slowly taking your legs down, straight legs, if possible, of course. Down. There we go. Touch the ground and hold your plow. For some of us, not for everyone. Bend your knees and try and get your knees beside your face. Straight legs in the plow, arms flat on the ground behind you, and control your descent. Control your release. When your hips touch, you can bend your knees and get your feet down. And that's it. Straight legs lying down. Slow. Bend your knees. Drop to the side. Help yourself up into a seated position first. First, we'll release the neck. So just simple cross legs will do. Hands beside your hips. Push your chest forward and drop your head back. Now we need to do this because we did not do the fish posture after the shoulder stand. So we're doing this instead. Come back to neutral. And then using your hands either to the side or to the front, get into a squat. Breathe in, lean forward with an exhale. Push your hands into the ground. Come on up. Feet slightly apart. Eyes open. Feet together. Palms touch. Breathe in and out.